Hi everyone, welcome to our treasure home and welcome back. I just finished live on the cooking channel and everything, so it's like boom, boom, boom and everything. Hi Karma. So Karma told me just a few minutes ago that they had to put their little doggy down today and everything, so y'all be praying for them. I know it's hard when you lose an animal. I've had several. So you don't see me. Do you see me now? So let's see. Yes. Hi Robin. Hi Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job / Carla. Hi Karma. Hi TV watchers. It's late today. Okay. Yeah. Hi chat. And hi replay watchers. Yes, it's getting cold. Alright, there you go. Yeah, because I was switching from one channel to the other channel, so my computer is slow. So if y'all want to know, I made my own turkey hot dogs over on Cooking Dairy Free and I Forgot with Nancy. So y'all can go over there and watch and see how I did it. And I made my own sauce. So let's see here. No, don't get onto the stove. Just cleaned it. Alrighty. So it's been one of those evenings. You know, time goes faster than what you think it's going to go. And I'm like, Johnny, get this done, that done. This off the stove. I'll show y'all in a few minutes what I did for our front door. No. Alright. What I did for the front door to block that cold air. So, yes, I've got to make some bread because, hey, Heather, how you doing? Oh my goodness. Busy. I was upstairs with Anastasia, and I go up there at 8:30 my time, so, 2 hours up there with her so we can do our thing and then do devotions and stuff and everything. So tonight we're watching Charlie Brown Christmas because we have it on DVD. And if you ever remember Charlie Brown on Christmas, Charlie Brown, it was an hour on the TV, regular TV, because they had to have the commercials in there. That's thing, without the commercials, still 45, 50 minutes long without the commercials. So we had to pause it. She does her stuff with her mom and dad before they go to sleep and everything. So we finished watching that. And then they have another one. It's Christmas again, Charlie Brown. And she started with that. And I'm like, in 15 minutes I go live. She goes, okay, we'll watch it tomorrow. I'm like, okay. So that's the plan for tomorrow night. So I'm like, and I thought about this. Do I need to start just a little bit later in case I go over upstairs at night? But not really, because it's Christmas. And I'm just like, my time with her is very precious now and everything because I don't get to spend all day with her. Even if I was still homeschooling her, she's in classes all day long, most of the day. She has a math class connect, an English class connect. Now she has, last year she started with history. This year she has history and science. Then they have other stuff that they do in the afternoon. And it's just like, So it's basically like a full school day. And she was, going to like a brick and mortar school, and then all the other stuff they do and everything. But to me, it seems just extra. But you do what you got to do, the curriculum like they tell you to do, unless you actually do your own curriculum. Now, when I was in Virginia, I knew what letter to write and everything. Here in Ohio, it's a little bit different. So, and I ain't going there. But anyway, I was told, no, we just do it this way. Okay, whatever. To me, I could have homeschooled her between 8 a.m. and 12 noon, had everything need to be done and everything else on the rest of the afternoon. You do, maybe an hour or two of extra stuff and you're done. So, oh, thank you, Heather. I was sitting there and I was like, what in the world, what's going on? I forgot to take my vitamins today. I forgot to take them yesterday. I'm like, that's not me. But I understand. I think I understand why. Because I'm been achy. Because I forgot to take them on. We can do school in 3 to 5 hours exactly. Not 6 to 8 hours. Or 10 if they, They used to bug me when my son, before I took them out to homeschool. They'd be at school, six and a half hours, and they have 3 hours worth of homework. And I'm like, and I always ask the teacher, you said you'd begin the year, we didn't have this much homework every night. Well, you don't. I'm like, just because you and I already know how to do all this stuff doesn't mean the kids already know how to do it. They're just learning how to do it. So it doesn't mean that they take 30 minutes to do it. Once me and this one teacher, we really got into it because I was like, one, you ain't walking all over my kids. You ain't walking all over me. And this was public school. And I said, so I went to the principal and I told him flat out, this is what she's doing. Every night, everybody's got like 2 hours worth of math homework when it's only supposed to be 30 minutes. And they would say, we'll look into it. I said, well, by the time you look into it, I'm going to be homeschooling them anyway. So you go ahead and do what you need to do. So I did. That's when I started homeschooling. And then my sister's kids were still going to that same school. And she told me, yeah, half-hour reading is too much. Plus a half, yeah. And so she goes, that teacher got fired. I said, good. Because she wasn't doing what the school required. She was giving away too much and everything. So Anastasia's dad, because I homeschool off and on, but actually the more I homeschooled, that more at the end too. At 14, he was 14. His brother was 16. So, there's 3.5 years, almost 3.5 years, 3 years difference. So he wasn't quite 17 yet. But I have found through a Christian school that we could go take this test and everything. And if, they passed, they got their high school diploma and everything. They took it and they passed. But what I used for science was Mythbusters. That was their science because I was not a science teacher. And the curriculum, I'm just like, I had the curriculum and like half of it was like, oh, no, biology, we went outside. My parents' yard was full of stuff and everything. And we learned in the backyard. Now I know why we didn't get sick because they have a gumball tree. Well, they did. We had a gumball tree in their yard, and we picked those up. We did all kinds of stuff with it and everything. The wild onions, the dandelions, and everything. And I wish I knew what I know now. I wish I knew then, because things, be different. But they played in all that stuff and everything. Never got sick, and that was like, how come we didn't get sick as kids growing up? But we played with this and the dirt and everything. Oh, yeah, that's why. They played in the dirt and the gumball tree and this, that. So, but that was earth science and everything. And my son, Anastasia's dad, told me when he took that test, if he had not watched Mythbusters, he would have not known half the questions. Exactly, Miss Walter and Carla. So Mythbusters, well, he did teach science and everything, and he said, a lot of those questions he learned from watching Mythbusters, and I was like, yes, Mom was right. Government was them going with me when I was doing investigations to the courthouse and learning how the government worked. So, do you have the board game witchcraft? No. Mm-mm. I will not allow that in my house. Mm-mm. They have one I don't like, and I wish they wish they don't play it, but I, you know, I can pray about that. And it's not the Ouija board. That's not, they're against, they won't allow that either. Just thank the Lord. I've heard some stories about that thing. So, but yeah, yeah, my son plays around, talks about my herbs and everything, and he says something to that effect. I'm like, how do you think Adam and Eve did not get sick after they were thrown out of the garden? It wasn't because of witchcraft or anything. It's because they used what God gave them on the earth to begin with. Wildcraft. Oh, wildcraft. I read that wrong. Exactly what I said was I saw it as witchcraft. Wildcraft. Sorry, Heather. I know better. I don't know why I thought you would say that. Wildcraft. It's 2 kids that visit grandma and grandpa and get herbs to help grandma. Now that'd be an interesting game. I don't know why I saw that way. See, when I was talking to somebody earlier today about that, how sometimes my mind, I will read something and I will read what it says, and my brain, for some reason, switches letters and everything around. It does that with numbers. So that's why I had to go back and I apologize. I feel like a dummy. I am so sorry. It's to learn basic herbs on a board game. It's not naughty. I don't think Santa Claus is visiting me this year. I made a big boo. Oh, goodness gracious. Lord, forgive me. I must say, Heather, forgive me. I'm sorry, everybody. I made a big mistake. Woo, that was a big one. I know better. I know Heather wouldn't have that in her house. I know what was that all about. I have an idea, but we're not going there. Oh, what color? What color? No red shirt? Are you talking about the sauce? I made my own Thousand Island dressing. It's not orange because I'm not putting paprika and ketchup in it, but it's mayonnaise and mustard and relish and turmeric and ginger. Because on the cooking channel, I made my own turkey hot dogs. So that's why that was doing that. I gotta get this over here. All right, I can get my thoughts together here. And yes, my hip. The weather plays so much. Oh. Alrighty. Let me dry my hands. This ball. I'm going to leave that like that. I'm sewing while watching. All right, Robin. Getting into the Christmas colors. Yes, I am. Make sure. I got my Christmas earrings on. My Christmas tree earrings. I have ones that are lights and stuff. All right, so we're going to before I start with the bread, I forgot to show y'all this last night, so we'll do that too. All right, so last night I did had caramel salt, caramel, because caramel is Carmel, Mount Carmel over in Israel. Caramel is Caramel. That's why there's a difference. So I made this, and I was going to show y'all how to. And I'm determined there ain't not going to be no hip replacement either. Forget it. You know, it's probably not even my hip. It's the muscle right here in the front wanting to catch. So I don't know if this will be too hard enough. You just take it. If it was softer, and I'm going to heat it back up. But you would just sit there and take your roller, cut it. Then you would wrap it while it was still kind of not hard, but kind of warm. And take and use your paper and wrap it up, and then you got your own caramel pieces. Oh, so good. And this, you can just break it up at this point this way. Use it on toppings of ice cream. Now I put that sunflower butter in it because I wanted to use it up to see if it would work while cooking, and it did excellent. So the sunflower butter is not really all that good by itself. Using it like in making a sauce like that, or hiding cookies, baking with it, maybe even just with celery. But just eating plain sun butter instead of peanut butter. Yeah. So we're going to see, then you can just keep like that. Oh, this be good in coffee. Oh, yes. That will work so well in coffee. All right, I'm just going to set this here. And because it is kind of cool, I'm going to heat my oven up just a little bit. All right. I'll just use this one. So I need 1.5 cups of water, warm water. And I don't really get the temperature of my water. I just kind of wing it. And that's kind of like really maybe my fault, because by the time I get this over here and get the yeast and everything, the water's already cooled down. So that's why I use hot water. And I've measured that the last time I made bread. And our hot water only gets up to maybe 120 degrees. It doesn't want to get up higher than that. Unless you like sit there and just try to let it. And we, try to get it hotter. So the only other way I could think of getting up a little bit hotter to get it to actually probably the temperature I need it is the boil of water on the stove. And get some sugar. And we're going to get this mixed up and for 10 minutes. There you go. And put this one back. Alrighty. So the oven is warm enough now so it won't bake my bread when it's proofing. Okay. So as we're as I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna show y'all what I did. Because tonight we're supposed to get down in the teens or something other. So our front door and the back door is the same way. It's not flushed at the top. It needs that weather stripping. So what I did, I took the flannel blanket. It's taped up there. So tomorrow I might take a couple of nails and just tack it in there so it won't fall. But I can tell a difference already with that being there, because here's where the handle is. And right through there, I mean, you can stand there and just feel the cold standing right here coming in the door, through the door. So that's one way that I decided we want to try to keep the cold air out. Whew. All right. Let me plug this back up because I was gonna take it over to the back to the table, but I was like, I gotta wait 10 minutes for this to proof anyway, so I'll just sit here and talk. Yeah, I finished up the pink and white and bluish blocks, so I'll work on the blue ones. And Anastasia was down. We were just busy doing so much stuff. I forgot to actually put those tan ones, but I'm gonna do those too. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? I was gonna try to say your last name. I was like, no, I don't think I'll come out tonight. Jukowitz. There you go. I said it. Hey, Paul. We've used plastic before, and it doesn't do that well. Yeah. My dad used to put plastic at the windows. Yeah, I got it right. My dad, we did that growing up for years because we had the roll crank windows. My mom's parents' house was built in 1954, so he had those old crank windows. And I don't know if for years it was the plastic up at the window with the duct tape and everything. Then we took an extra bath towel, rolled it up and put it on the window seal at the base because it still had cold air coming in. And then my dad going underneath the house and wrapping the pipes and everything so they wouldn't freeze. And all. So when they say, well, they've only had this snow and that snow, I'm like, you know what? Y'all are sitting there fidgeting those numbers because this girl remembers growing up in the 70s how cold it was, and then the 80s, because I was underneath the house helping my dad wrap those pipes. And we had, like we said, icicles. So I turned that sucker off. Y'all saw me turn this sucker off. Now it's really, well, at least it'll heat the house. Hey, there we go. Y'all done that? Turn the oven on, open the door, and let it heat the house up. It don't feel as hot as it usually is. Maybe because it's cold outside. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, we had icicles that was from off the roof all the way down to the ground. So, you know, we remember I need a new plug or a cord. Yep, I don't remember those. Yeah, the blizzards in the 70s. I know. And then the 80s, the early 80s. I remember those. We had a pool. Let's see, 81, 82. So 79, 80, 81, 82. Yeah, because 80, some of 80, I want to say 1980, maybe 81. We got a swimming pool, above ground pool, round pool, and we put it all up. And 2 winters in a row, that water was frozen solid. That me and my best friend and I got in the pool like we were ice skating. We were actually ice skating. That water was frozen solid all the way to the bottom. So I was like, whew. Me too. It shut off on me. Yeah, well, I know I pushed that button for it to off button, but then I sit there and beep like it was the timer had finished. But I'm just like, that don't make sense. Because, the bread is supposed to rise in a warm place. So my warm place is going to be the oven. Alrighty, let's see here. We'll use this one tonight to cover that up. I was like, I gotta go in the closet to get some flour. The flour is sitting right there. I can get the ones. I can use that one because I've got 2 1-gallon jars of flour in the closet and everything. I love ice skating. I did too. Oh my goodness, I wanted to ice skate. My mom wouldn't take me to the ice skating rink, so I ice skated in our kitchen floor. In that kitchen, actually, in that small space. I mean, it was bigger than this. I actually could do some of those flips, the double. I almost could do the triple. And she would always ask me, "What are you doing in the kitchen?" I said, I'm practicing my ice skating because you won't take me to the rink." Oh, and then when my senior year, we had an outdoor rink at my school. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, finally in my 20s, late 20s, they built an ice skating rink in Richmond, Virginia. Indoor ice skating rink. I'm like, wow, gee, thanks a lot. But my senior year, our senior trip was to Rhode Life Bible College, and we went in the wintertime because we all loved the snow. And they had the lake there frozen. It was frozen enough that where they could sit there and clear it off because people would go ice skating. Oh, I always have my skates. Yep, and we were able to do. Well, they kind of like rented. They didn't charge us for us, but no, we could go get ice skates. I could ice skate better than I could roller skate. I loved it. I was like, oh man, see, I was like, I knew the Lord made me an ice skater. Oh, I was like, but the Olympic ice skaters, I mean, they've been skating since they were like toddlers and everything. So, yeah, no, not me. Hi, Darian. How you doing? Oh, yes, I am making bread tonight. Oh, alrighty. Not quite 10 minutes yet. So, let me go get my phone real quick. I left it over here. Alrighty, so I was looking at the weather. Let's see here. Hi, hey everybody. Elon Musk supposed to be my friend on Instagram. That is hilarious. I'm just like, come on, people. This guy's a billionaire. He might have an Instagram account, but he ain't gonna. Oh, so that's why at the first of the year, I would go back and do another add to my situation awareness series and everything, and talk about scammers, how to spot one, what they say, and everything. And especially when they use profiles like Elon Musk and celebrities and everything, that's a given. That's definitely a given. Uh, I need some water. Let me get a cup. I'm not going to drink out of that one. Let's get a cup and get some water. I made some water for tea. So Wednesday night we were talking about making our own tea. And this cup got cracked. I have no idea how in the world it got cracked. That's what I was trying to see. Is it leaking? And it is actually leaking. There's a crack right down. Oh my goodness. Oh, it wasn't leaking the other day. So let's see. Let me dry it off. It says seasonal greetings. Yeah, it's leaking. So I'll use this one. And so that means that I get some Gorilla Glue and glue it on the outside and seal that crack up. So now I'll get me another one. Oh, my hip is hurting right here. It's in the front. It's actually not. It's not my hip. So I guess it's the sciatic nerve that's pinched or whatever. It's going out the front. Alrighty. So, yeah, so I'm walking like a Tin Man again tonight. Alright, let's see here. Actually, still reaching up like that. This is the mix I made. I put in my coffee. It's actually cocoa powder, Hershey's cocoa powder. I know it's a nice cup. See, that's what I was thinking. We have E300, but it's in storage. I'll have to ask if they got any glue upstairs, and just seal that up on the outside. So this is my cocoa powder. It's got allspice, nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, and cloves in it. So I'm just going to add it to my hot water, put like a dash in it, and then get some lemon juice. Yeah, I'll get one that. Oh, I saw something in there. Get some lemon, a dash of lemon juice. And then I've got some dehydrated strawberries. I've got those cranberries, and I have some blueberries. I could add that in there too. Oh my goodness. Way in the back. I have to get Anastasia to get it for me. So we'll take our frozen cranberry. Put a couple of those in there. Doesn't that look good? That looks good. I was like, even the smoothie looks good. So the cranberry squares, that's easy. 2 sticks of butter melted, 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, 3 eggs, 2 teaspoons of almond flavoring, and 3 cups of Cape Cod Select frozen cranberries. Do not thaw. And then it is a bake oven, preheat oven at 350, and it doesn't say bake for 1 hour. The smoothie is 1 cup of Cape Cod Select frozen cranberries, half a cup of yogurt, 1 cup of water, 2 teaspoons of honey, and half a white banana. And you mix that up. That's pretty cool. They put those on there. Alrighty. And if you want to add honey, I can add my onion honey mix. Let's put a drop of that in there. Up there goes an onion. And there's now the other night when I did this with the turmeric and everything, that honey and onion, it tasted really good. All right. So that's almost ready to get the things in there. Let me put this over here. Yeah, they didn't put dishes away, nothing yet, because spending time with Anastasia. Oh my goodness, that girl's as tall as me. So that means she's 5'2". She's taller than her mama. Alright. Get to so we can get the flour in this. Set this to the side. Put this here. Whew. Alrighty. So, alright. So 2 tablespoons of oil. It goes in there. Then we're going to add some salt. Maybe because I've been trying to get some mobility into my leg. About 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we add our flour. So I figured I've been trying to make bread. Well, I'll do it on the live tonight because in case we lose power, at least, I'll have some, they'll have their bread and I'll have my bread. It'll be good to go. That's 3 cups. All right, let me get a spoon. Because it still says 31. A low tonight we're at our high for the day anyway, for tomorrow. So it's just going to start dropping. The temperature will start dropping. So the high tomorrow is 31, which is what it is right now. And then, yeah, tomorrow's high is 32, then 11 for a low. Add a little bit more flour at a time. And put this away. All right. So, and that's supposed to start snowing here at 1 o'clock. And, I mean, we're under a weather advisory up to 5 inches of snow, which usually we'll get 5 inches of snow. Easy. Oh, I could have added flaxseed. I didn't put no flaxseed in it tonight. I'm just trying to get this going. So this will rise for an hour. And I've seen you let it rise for an hour. Knead it again, let it rise for 30 minutes. Or put it in your bread pan and let it rise for 30 minutes. And every time I've done that, it flops. It does not, I mean, it rises, but it doesn't rise again for some reason or another. So I'm like, okay, we're just gonna do it this way tonight. I'll coat it with oil so it doesn't really stick. So if anybody's got any hints, and I don't know, my bread never used to do that. So maybe it's just the weather. I don't know. All right. Put our towel over it. And in the oven it goes. Yeah, that'd be fine like that. That's not too hot. And dump that little bit of flour back in here. Oh, come on. There we go. Because you never know. That might be that little bit of flour that you need. Get this cleaned up. And I'll get us over there to the computer. Over to the desk. I'm at the computer. Alrighty. I'll wash all that up in a little bit. Oh. Alright. Let me go get this chair over here. And I gotta unplug the computer and go take the plug over there. I'll bring y'all with me. Turn that off. So don't accidentally hit the mouse and close out the live. Alrighty. Hop along up into the wild blue yonder. Hop along up into the wild. Whew. Alright. Oh, how this is doing that. Alright. Let me put this back up. Oh, it's fully charged. Charged quickly when it's plugged up in the kitchen. Alrighty. Whew. So last night we strung popcorn. That's on the tree. Y'all can see it. The popcorn is on the tree. And Anastasia comes down. We get her dinner and stuff. She goes, "Why'd you do that?" I said last night on the live. She was like, oh, she was kind of disappointed. So tonight, I asked her. So I explained, I said, we used to do that when you were little. We did the popcorn and the paper garland, and her mom was like, oh yeah, she was like, excited about that. And then she's just a sad woman. No, that's all. I'll just be praying for her. She just has the wrong thing of ideas of life. That's all I can say. So they're just really excited talking about that. And I showed Anastasia, like I showed y'all the I said, remember all these we put on there? I said, we made those. That was back in 2016 or so. She was 5-6 years old. And she was like, she goes, I kind of remember that. I was like, kind of. You should remember that. You weren't that little. So I was like, that's stuff we used to do. Now they on Pinterest, they have one that's made with cornstarch. See, those were made with flowers. That has one with cornstarch, baking soda, or something another like that. And I was like, and then baked theirs look like it's so pristine and perfect and everything. I was like, yeah, right. Hey, come here for a minute.
I can't.
Okay, hold on. Well, you can just say hello like that. What you need, darling?
I was wondering, I smelled something that smelled good.
Oh. You come go into the kitchen if you want to see. I mean, oh, you're fine. I made some turkey hot dogs. And then I've got bread rising in the oven. And then here's the caramel pieces that you can put like in your coffee or something.
Can I have some?
Yes, you may. Good girl. All women have this up here. There's nothing to be ashamed of. All right, then. All right, so.
I was just wondering what you were making. It smells really good.
Oh, sweet. Well, come over. Everybody wants to see you. They haven't seen you in so long.
It's on my hand.
Come on. So, we got a surprise guest. How about that? So, I'm going to say, all right, so now everybody can see how tall you are. Stand up. Put your head up straight so that everybody can see how tall you are. Because everybody was like, oh, she's as tall as me.
I have to go back upstairs.
You got to go back upstairs. All right, she smelled me cooking. If you want to try that in there in the kit on the plate, you're more than welcome to. It's really good. All right, darling. So Joy, and everybody said hello, Anastasia. She said hello back. I will. She said everybody said hello back. All right, so let's see here. Let me put a timer on here, roughly 50 minutes, because I've been talking. So when the timer goes off, we're going to go back to the bread. I'm going to go turn those lights off because it glares. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, so I got my hot tea I made. I've got my water. Oh. Because what I did with this water, let's see, I put those dehydrated strawberries in there and then pump right back up. So now I got strawberry water and everything. She says hello. So, and then that was, let's say this is the tea. So I'm going to stir this up because I put that honey in there. And seeing the cranberries are warm enough now, I can just crush them with my spoon, with the back of the spoon, and get the juice. Woo! That popped. Ah, look at that. Got on my shirt. Oh. Oh well. But that was a cool pop. Let's make sure I didn't get anywhere else. I don't think so. And it's red, the red on red. Oh, that tastes really good. That's even better than some of the stuff I get in the store. Okay, I like this. Probably a little bit more honey. But other than that, that tastes really good. All right, so tonight we did our snack mix I made last night on the live. And here is, I just kind of melted. But this is the chocolate bar. My version of Mr. Good Bar. And actually, that's pretty good. And it's got the peanuts in it. So I am going to go, well, I'm supposed to stick that back in the freezer. I'll do that in a little bit. It's not as melted as I thought it would be. And definitely having that flannel sheet up at the front door, I can tell a difference down here already. This leg. All right, so I finished those 4 blocks with that. I'm just gonna make sure I have no more chocolate on my fingers before I start with any yarn, but then the yarn will smell like chocolate. That would be a kind of a cool thing. Having it smell like chocolate. Alright, I'm trying to see what's... Okay, or whatever the TV thing is doing. It's fine. I got myself on the TV trying to do things. Alright, so we're starting with this yarn. And I've got the phone here because I did find some songs that I haven't heard in a long time. So maybe try to sing them. We'll see. things and keep my mouth quiet on something I just saw. Now this is a Bing Crosby song. Oh, that is not what I'm looking for. Oh, guys. It says, "You all I want for Christmas. All I want my whole life through. Each day is just like Christmas. Anytime that I'm with you. You're all I want for Christmas. And if all my dreams come true, then I'll wake on Christmas morning and find my stocking filled with you. You're all I want for Christmas, all I want my whole life through. Each day is just like Christmas, anytime that I'm with you." That's not that tune, but and then it says it again. But that's Bing Crosby's song. I was like listening to some stuff on YouTube. I was like, oh, I haven't heard that song in a long time. And then I was like, that's pretty cool. And I saw it's just a whole tune that he sings over and over again. I thought it was pretty cool. And then this one. Let's see. So, oh, the first snowfall of the winter was a day that we all waited for. When it drifted to and fro, well, you should have seen the snow. It was near 7 feet or more by the old barn door. Oh, the first snowfall of the winter, what a joy for a boy to behold. In each house you'll find a sleigh that was waiting for this day. And of course, down the road a hill for each Jack and Jill. Da, da. That says every winter breeze. I'm trying to think of the tune. I can hear so then every winter breeze that scurries sets the snowflakes up in flurries, and it's good for a sentimental season when folks put runners on their stories and forget about their race when a man becomes a boy once again. Oh, the first snowfall of the winter, jingle bells bring us bells every dear. Under wintry skies of gray, it was snowing all the day, and it showed no signs of stopping. Every kid with eyes a popping will soon be belly whopping on his ear. Oh, the first snowfall of the winter. Oh, that first snowfall of the year. And it goes, because that's when she did a lot of songs together. And it says, oh, the first snow of the year. It's just about the best snow. I'll prefer the wet snow. Well, I'll say any snow is pretty good snow. And then it'll go into all the weather outside is frightful. Fire is so delightful. Since we no place to go, let us know, let us know, let us know. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I bought some corn for popping. The lights turn way down low. Let us know, let us know, let us know. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying. Yeah, my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let us know, let us know, let us know, let us know. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And that's what I counted on that last one I did, but it actually counted a little bit bigger. I don't know why. So, but that's all right. It will work out. And it's the same thing when I make my own. If I crochet gloves, crochet mittens, one hand turns out fine, the next one's way too big. I'm just like, it's just the same thing. I sing. It's that time of year when the world falls in love. Every song you hear seems to say, Merry Christmas. Let your dreams come true. And this song of mine is recorded time, wishing you and yours the same thing too. Let's see if this. Listen, that is not the song. What in the world is these people coming up with songs? It's that time of year when the world falls in love. Every song you hear seems to say, Merry Christmas. May your New Year dreams come true. And this song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same thing too. Yeah, I had to look up the words. Yeah, let's see here. Merry Christmas, may every New Year dream come true. Frosted window panes, candles gleaming inside, painted candy canes on the tree. Santa's on his way, he's filled his sleigh with things for you and for me. It's the time of year when the world falls in love. Every song you hear seems to say, Merry Christmas. May your dreams come true. And a song of mine is recorded time, wishing you and yours the same thing too. The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds and mules as they lay in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel and Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Oh my goodness, yes she is growing up. Yeah. They looked it up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far. And to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. All right, time for a drink. Something. And I know there's more verses than that. Oh, come on. All right, there. Maybe that's it. The star drew nigh to the northwest. Over Bethlehem it took its rest, and there it did both stop and stay, right over the place where Jesus lay. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Oh yeah, I believe it. Let's see here. Those are some of the songs, and then I was trying to find old Christmas songs that we don't hear that much anymore. All right, let's see here. I mean, I will try to sing this one. All right. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y feliz vida. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero and felicidad. Hey, I do pretty good singing with that. Look at the words. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero and felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. As we learn languages from singing different Christmas songs. And I cannot, I know Silent Night and Christmas tree, and Christmas tree, yeah. I learned to sing in different languages, but I would have to hear it again before trying to do it a cappella. Let's sing here. Oh, Christmas tree, you stand in splendid beauty. Oh, Christmas tree, you stand in splendid beauty. Your branches green and summer's glow, and every green in winter snow. Oh, Christmas tree, you stand in splendid beauty. And I know that there's more verses than that. So, oh, come on. And that's all that's showing me is that okay, so here it is. Oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure you bring me. Oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. For every year this Christmas tree brings to us such joy and glee. Oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. That's oh Christmas tree, you'll ever be unchanging. Then it goes, a symbol of goodwill and love, you'll ever be unchanging. Each shining light, each silver bell, no one alive spreads cheer so well. Oh, Christmas tree, you'll ever be unchanging. See, I knew there was more verses to it. Yes. There we go. So I'm going to put the lyrics right there. chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe will help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. La 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 dee. La 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 dee 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 dee. Really know how to fly, and so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, I don't like it when they sing that song and they want to go up really high on those notes. And it's like, why change the original thing? Yeah, it makes sense. Alright, I can get me almost. Because there's like some songs I know we don't hear that much anymore. Let's see if they got. Oh yeah, they got all verses here on that. Alright, let me get something to drink. Slurpy slurp. So let's see here. Morning. Wednesday we had that fried chicken. I was telling y'all that it was something on that chicken. I had a reaction. So I don't know if I'm still having a reaction from that because reading from the allergy book it could up to 72 hours. We had the chicken soup and I was fine until I got the liquid part of it and something irritated me. So today I did my experience. All right, Misha, you have a good night. Woohoo! Christmas parties. There we go. So I had 4 eggs instead of 2 eggs and bacon. And so I had egg salad for lunch. And all I put in it was black pepper, my turmeric, ginger, and salt. After I ate it, I'm itching. I'm like, okay, it's going to be the black pepper. That's the only thing I could think of. That was the only other thing I used. And then, so tonight I ate the chicken wrap, no, ground turkey wrap last night that I made and everything. So I had that for my dinner. I don't know what I've been having, but right here on my left eye, it's dry all through here and through here. And it's like, okay, I'm just going to go drink chicken broth for a week just to see if I can get my system straight. I'm like, but it's all good. Was down earlier tonight. Now it's back. It's not as red as it could be. It was itching earlier, so that's probably one reason why I was scratching. Let's see here. All right. We got about 20 minutes before I go in there and check the bread and see how well it rose. Let's see if let me. There we go. Now I can see the words. I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. I thought as how the day had come, the belfries of all Christendom had rolled along the broken song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong that mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then pealed the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail. With peace on earth, goodwill to men. Till ringing, still and singing. Let's see how that. Till singing on its way, the world revolved from night to day. Now, how come I cannot get this last verse? Till ringing, singing, world revolved from night to day. A voice, a chime, a chant sublime of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And that says, all right, so Babson hymnal in 1991. But let's see here. Author Henry W. Longfellow. Henry Watson Longfellow was born in Portland, Maine, February 27, 1807, and graduated at Bowdoin, Bowdoin College in 1825. After residing in Europe for 4 years to qualify for the chair of modern languages in that college, he entered upon the duties of the same. In 1835, he removed to Harvard on his election as professor of modern languages in the Belles Lettres. He retained that professorship till 1854. His literary reputation is great, and his writings are numerous and well known. His poems, many of which are household words in all English-speaking countries, display much learning and great poetic power. A few of these poems and portions of others have come into common uses as hymns, but a hymn writer in the strict sense of the term. All right, I said click on to, well, and that's what I said. Then I clicked on that and then All right. Where's the rest of it? All right. So then I don't know where the rest of that part is, but it says the inspiration for this hymn, like Horatio Spafford's "It is well with my soul," came out of tragedy and remorse. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, having an injured son and a dead wife, wrote this poem, Christmas Bells, on Christmas Day. The third verse, which says, "And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth," I said, "for hate is strong and mocks the song. Peace on earth, goodwill to men," shows the depth of despair Longfellow experienced. The fourth verse shows the faith and hope in God that Longfellow had in the face of despair. He died in 1882. He was born in Portland, Maine, and graduated from Bowdoin College. So let's see here. It says no hymnals associated with him, but that's not true. Try to go back and see if I can find. Scriptures they give us Luke 2:13 through 14 and Romans 5:1. But they say it was the original poem that he wrote. And somebody else put it to music. That's a lot of them that oh yeah, he wrote that poem. Of the Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. I remember all those songs. All right, let's see here. Awesome! That's so cool. I made many red velvet cupcakes with white chips and some chocolate chips for Christmas party tomorrow evening. Ooh. Yes, we used to go caroling door to door a long time ago when I was a kid and teenager. We did a few times when my son was young, about 5 years old or so, at church. We still went like to the nursing homes and all and went singing. But oh yeah, we used to do that. Go caroling from door to door in our neighborhood and all kinds of I miss those days. In downtown Portland, we went and did that. That is so cool. Right. Oh, let's see here. We have a cold weather advisory now. Let's see. All right, the winter advisory starts at Saturday, 12:42 a.m., which now they've changed it because it was supposed to be 1 p.m. tomorrow when it starts. So they keep changing it. So midnight basically now till 7 a.m. Sunday. Now the cold winter advisory. Cold weather advisory in effect from 7 p.m. this evening to 11 a.m. Monday morning. Very cold wind chills as low as 10 to 15 below zero. Portions of east central and southeast Indiana, northeast and northern Kentucky, and central and south central, southwest and west central Ohio. 7 p.m. this evening to 11 a.m. Monday. Impacts of cold winds as low as 15 below zero could result in hypothermia or frostbite if precautions are not taken. Yes, within 10 minutes or less. With the wind and the weather like that, it's going to be cold. And let's see here. Let's see, we got 9 minutes or so before we go check on the thing. Weather for Elmer. Conditions are fair with a temperature of 20 degrees, 7 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the south-southeast at 1 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 81%. We're at 51 tonight. I don't understand that. I always thought Oregon was cold. And that's what we were told growing up. I'm trying to make sure I don't get one of those cranberries because y'all saw that a few nights ago. That was those were tart. They were really tart. And I got I got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is about I have six water bottles. Water for just in case the pipes freeze or something other. I still have water in the we call it the other part of the basement because that part's not finished. So I still have water bottles there, like gallons in case, so we can flush toilets. All right, New Jersey is colder right now. Oh my goodness. I see. Karma put her weather in. Weather for Caldwell. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 35 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Celsius. Ugh. The wind is blowing from the south at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 94%. I see it's all about the humidity. It could be, all right, so 35 degrees with a 94% humidity doesn't make it as cold, but it's not like a cold. Now, if that humidity was 50% lower, then you go outside and be like, oh, it's cold. So the humidity does have an effect. Robin told Nancy he was singing with her. It's so cute. I saw parents singing again. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. We have an inversion moving in, which is why the humidity is so incredibly high. Oh my, yeah. We get those Alberta clippers coming down. I have a friend in Alberta. I said, thank you for the snow. You just keep on especially it this way. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. I'm seriously, I put that flannel sheet up and I can really tell a difference. I put that up because I've had plastic. We've done plastic at that door many, many times for years. And it was just like it did not keep the cold out whatsoever. So I put that fan. There was flooding in Washington and Oregon for a few days off. Then, oh my goodness gracious. I see, we were always taught that Portland, Oregon had rain all the time. And then it was another part of Oregon, it snowed all the time. But that's just like everywhere. The weather changes. Not so bad for me. We're elevated. There you go. That's good. And back in the day when you only had three TV stations, which was the major networks, NBC, ABC, and CBS. They only could put on the news in that short amount of time, the major stuff that happened. So that's what we heard what was going on. So that's what we always thought would happen in Oregon. And the mudslides and everything. Our version is super bad fog. Doesn't move out. We get hoarfrost, which is gorgeous but frigid. Oh my goodness, that sounds interesting. I love the weather. It's just so different. It's all over the United States. Even all over the world, it's different. But, here in the States, it's so different in so many places. Everything. And I know I'm losing weight, and it's just because my ring is really loose. And I'm sitting there and I was doing this with it, moving it, because it turns itself this way. And Anastasia goes, "Do you need to something about asking my ring turn?" I said, "No, because," I said, "it's just me losing weight because it's just easy to turn." Eastern Oregon, dry and hot, but then they eat really cold and snow. Yeah, that is interesting. Get not eat. Get cold and snow. Don't y'all love autocorrect? That's like texting someone, and I know when I'm putting in there, and then I'll look and see. Sometimes I forget to check, and then all of a sudden I'll send it, and I'm just like, that is not what I was saying. Get seats. No, maybe we will. Hey, yeah, now since we've had our first few snows, we can have snow cream. Just don't eat the yellow snow. Oh goodness, here's a good one. We don't hear that much, not like we used to, like when Lawrence Welk and all those older shows and all. I heard, no, it came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song alone, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's our gracious King. The world in solemn stillness lay, to hear the angels sing. Still through the cloven skies they come, with peaceful rings unfurled, and still the heavenly music floats all the weary world. Above it said in lonely plains, they been a hovering ring, and ever o'er its babble sounds the blessed angels sing. And ye beneath the life's crushing load, whose forms are bending low, who toil along the climbing way, with painful steps and slow, look now for glad and golden hours come swiftly on the wing. Oh, rest beside the weary road, and hear the angels sing. They can take my country too, except we're stuck between Coastal and Portland. Oh my goodness. For lo, the days are hasting on by prophets seen on. With the ever-circling years shall come the time foretold, when peace shall over all the earth and ancient splendors flame. The world send back the song, the whole world send back the song, which now the angels sing. And that was Edmund H. Sears. Was born in Berkshire County, Massachusetts. In 1810, graduated at Union College in Schenectady. In 1834, at the Theological School of Harvard University. In 1837, he became pastor of the Unitarian Society of Wayland, Massachusetts. In 1838, removed to Lancaster in 1840, but on account of ill health was obligated to retire from the active duties of ministry in 1847. Since then, residing in Wayland, he devoted himself to literature. He published several works and hymnals and all that good stuff. All right, it's time to go check on the bread. Ooh. Hey, if we can get better representation in DC, let's go. It's your county one that voted on it. Yep. He is working on changing this country, that's for sure. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I voted for Trump. And look at all the stuff that's coming out now. That's going to be tomorrow night's live is ending up Psalms 91. Talking about you shall see the reward of the wicked. Yes, ma'am. The oven's so nice and warm. Alrighty. Oh, now see? This rose really well. Okay? I should have put that. Oh, goodness. Oh, well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just stuck this in there at the same time. So let that sit in there for a few minutes. We're going to cover this back up because now I can clean up while I'm in here. Oh, so that is bugging me. I know the cold is coming. No matter what the doctors say, we know the cold is coming by what our bodies say. They never hurt like we do, or if they do, they don't say. We know the cold is coming by what our body says. Say, I just made that up. Now that's done. Well, let's do that. And I'm using one of Rebecca's scrubbies that she sent me to clean. That's pretty cool. All right. That's over here. Oh, my leg. Thank you, Lord. I can still walk. Let that fill up. It's like really. So that's, I laid blankets out of joint. So rigid maybe. So it's so beautiful here. They just keep putting people in that aren't right. Yeah. And we wonder how they get in there because, we have it like that here. I'm like, there ain't no way you get voted in every year like that. I don't think so. Alrighty. Let's see how long this has got. Oh, yeah, that didn't take long. Alrighty. So, take a little bit of olive oil. I feel like going back to the old ways of, growing up before the Pam was a spray. You take butter and butter your pans and add that little bit of flour out there so that nothing stuck to the pan. You're fine. Exactly. The same here. All right. So I'm going to take this. Where did I put that in there? I don't know. Get everything off around of the. I use the counter to me up. All right. I know my counter's clean. Here. Go in the pan. Leave it like that. Like I normally don't do. I usually try to spread it out in the loaf pan. We're going to let this rise for 30 minutes. And then see what happens. I have it on there loosely. There we go. Woohoo! And I've always voted Republican. And they know that. And it's like, oh, don't tell what you voted. They got the data. So how many lives would it take to approximately, you think, 500 hours? Just kidding, you never know. All right, hold on. Well, it depends on how many days and how long you go. So if you're talking about if you did 2 hours a day, you would divide that 500 by 2 hours. That would give you how many days. If you did 10 hours, like a AMSSR type thing for 10 hours, that'd be 50 days. So but then, so that's just one person watching, and then you have to times it by how many other people. All right, so so if you did 10-hour AMSR with your camera on the farm, because people like watching the animals. Let me go turn that light off. All right, it's time to do this. Yes, and my thing for 2 canes is because it helps me stand up straight for one, and it gives me even, I don't say balance, but so with one, I'm walking like this, I'm leaning over. If I've got both, it makes me stand straight up, and I have even balance with both, because I'm not leaning one way on the other or one way to the other side. So, because I've asked people when I go, 2 canes? So, okay. So, let's break this down. Slow down the bread and eats 2 sandwiches at once. At 3 hours, 167 with the average of 8 viewers for a whole 3 hours would be 21 days. There you go. Exactly. He's kind of skinny. But talking about bread and your whole grains and milling it yourself and everything. The other, like the grains that they make Ezekiel bread, or grains from the Bible and everything. That's what I'm talking about. And that reader, because I named biblical nutritionist, she lost a lot of weight just by changing that bread. Exactly. So if you can have like 10 people watching, or average 10 people, it's just easier number, and you had an AMSR for 10 hours. So 10, that's 100 hours. Then you divide that into 500, and you get how many days. Super chat button is next to the chat typing space under the feed. Wasn't there last night. Hey, who knows? Everything, every time I go to, when I make this, and when it schedules it, the chat right there says something went wrong. So I'm expecting when I go live, it not to be there, and I have to have the time to look at the chat. Well, tonight, when I went live, it fixed itself. I'm like, maybe I should set it upstairs during the day to look out the window. Oh, that's a good idea. I did that with my other phone. This phone, I set it on a box and put it on my stand. And this thing is doing its thing again. The charging stuff. Stupid thing. And that's why I did the 30-minute one and everything. So with the snow. So tomorrow I'll probably do the same thing, as put it on the stand, record, and I can send it to the post and everything, and put the music to it and to over top and everything. And then, That's going to be fun to watch all that snow come down. As long as the window on the door doesn't fog up and ice over, we'd be all right. So I don't know. Mine used to be, but it's catching up with him. Probably because of diabetes. Oh no. Now Annette Reader came out with a video today talking about citrus fruit, lemons, grapefruit, oranges, and tangerines, and what to use, how to use them, and everything else, and she even shows how to use the skin, but it have to be organic to use it the way she did it. But I'm just like, even just eating them, you can play instrumental and not get in trouble. I do the YouTube music that they have themselves. That they, if you go when you go to manage videos, you click on your video on the left hand side, like on the computer, and it says editor. And on that, you click on that, and it'll give you the music. You can click on music, and you just add as much as you need. They got all kinds of genres, and some tunes because what it is, but they've got to name it differently. It's really weird. I'm like, if I get 5 people on the live, I need 1900s and 3K watch hours at that rate. With 3-hour live, it would take 127 days. Like, just stick with it. It took me, I started in 2018. It wasn't until Gail's Southern Living first Fall Fest till I got to 500 subscribers. So that was like 2019, 19, 20, 21, 3 years or so. So you just stick with it. That's all I can. Oh, well, it's hard not to be disappointed. Oh, my goodness gracious. Tell me about it. I got to my 3K hours last year before. And everybody goes, oh, once you get there, it'll take you no time to get to 4K hours, And every time I look, it go down. It got down. Christmas last year, I don't know if it was the yearly thing or what was going on. I was down to 61 hours for my channel. And I had to build everything, all those hours back up. So I know about disappointment on the hours. Every time you need to call, talk to somebody, it's like, someone told me I need to go be a counselor. I'm like, why? They go, every time I tell you something I'm going through, you tell me, oh, you understand. I understand. And people go, do you really? I'm like, oh, yeah. Because then I give them a situation I went through. And like, oh, yeah, you really do understand what I'm going through. I know. The UK has relaxing, pretty instrumentals. I cannot find that beautiful here that we can play. I know. Now I do a lot of classical, doing the seasonal, but I love classical music. So, and then William Tell Overture is my favorite of them all, especially at the end because the Lone Ranger, I know. I think that's so wrong. They should change that. They should change how that goes. Especially when they see that you're putting stuff out there on your channel and you're working on your channel. I think that should change. So Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know if I can share this on the channel or not. Okay. This popped up. I've got on a motorcycle and there's a moose. I guess I could show it. It's on Instagram. Probably not. But he's just sitting there and there's a moose that came up beside him on the side of the road. He didn't do anything and the moose charged him and charged him off the motorcycle.
What the hell's wrong with that moose?
And he charged that guy, went right over top of him. And the people behind him, they're trying to make sure that they can get out of the car to go help him. My goodness. Okay, so this is when it says faith forwards, and it goes moose versus motorcycle. Snowy road, zero warning. Nature said not today. Real clip or not, that moment still hits. So there's a lot of AI stuff out there people are doing. So be careful. I mean, yeah, that's a possibility that does happen because we know people who live in South Dakota. Lisa, Yogi Hollow Farm. She has filmed the moose out there and everything and what they do. Every day, what you did last year, virus drop off. So like today, last year, if you got 10 and made 10 a day, it's a wash. Exactly. And I'm like, they should just sit there and stop that, especially people who they see doing lives every single day, posting every day, doing stuff with their channels. They should, that be a waiver type thing. So since they are active on their channel and everything, we're not going to drop those hours anymore. Maybe watch hours you earn today will drop off 365 days. If you average 5 with a day, you needed 5 plus to gain. Just gaining 5 a day will just maintain. Yeah, I know. That's a gal y'all were talking about. I gotta plug up my phone. There's a computer going down. That's like a phone. Where did the charger thing go? Doing lives. And I picked this time because I do have y'all. I got friends that are. I'll see my shirt. Oh my goodness, where did it go? Why is it in the floor? On the floor. They talk about going live. I was like, some people can't go live every single day, normally this is not what I'll do. It's Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, our treasure home, Friday nights, or cooking dairy free and alpha gall. So, if I look tired, I'm seen tired. I'm used to getting at least 8 hours of sleep. Maybe. I try to sometimes, even on like Sundays and Tuesdays and Thursdays when I don't go live. It's usually midnight when I go to sleep because I'm doing stuff or I'm just relaxing. But I still get like 8 hours of sleep most of the time. Unless I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, and I've learned when I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, okay, Lord, who do I need to pray for? Because something's going on, or somebody needs prayer, and I'm like, I just start praying because I'm up at 3 o'clock for some reason or another. Paul just sub Paul. I'll share your channel out later. Awesome. All right. I've got this over here and that. And the thing of it is, I've got room on my table to have stuff back off so that I don't have it all like crowded around me. But like it's just now, if it's back further than where my computer is, I gotta get up and lean over to get it. Get up and lean over to get it this way. I'm like, just have it right here. I can just lean right here and get it, but then I'm knocking stuff off. So I'm still working on, organization type thing. Yeah, they took your name and that made it. Yep, because people, like I said, they change things all the time. So, and telling somebody, when you go, you pull up your YouTube studio on your computer. And, all right, so it says customize channel. And then you pull up that page. In the morning, it can show me one video suggestion or whatever YouTube's doing. In the afternoon or evening, it's a different video. They change stuff that fast. One day, it was 3 different videos. I'm like, how do y'all expect us to stay up to par when y'all having a hard time yourself? All right, well, you gotta get up early. Busy day. I understand. Garden club, field trip to some nurseries. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Alrighty. Now, stand up. Don't fall over. Yeah, so I'm just, I know it can get disappointing because you're like, you do this and you do that. When someone told me a long time ago is just don't pay attention to the numbers because that will just get you disappointed. It's gonna drive you batty and everything. Just keep going and don't worry about don't pay attention to numbers. But it's hard not to pay attention to those numbers because you got goals you set and you want to get to and everything. So I understand that. So now I'm wondering, since now they've changed the winter advisory with the snow, and that's starting at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, it's already started. Does that mean the snow is getting closer than they thought? I'm just wondering. Yeah, look at views more than watch hours and subs. Exactly. Oh, we'll get there. At the right time, the Lord will make it happen. And then you'll go, what a miracle. You know what? He was working on it in the background the whole time. And we just wondered what was going on. Let's see here. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born upon this day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born upon this day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. In Bethlehem in Israel, the blessed babe was born, and laid within a manger upon this blessed morn. The which his mother Mary did nothing take in scorn. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Fear nothing, said the angel, and nothing you affright. This day is born a Savior of pure virgin bright, to free all those who trust in him from Satan's power and might. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. And then they just sing the same verse again. Let's see. That was that one. Yes, I'm trying to think. Oh, no. How can I type it that way? Yeah, I sung that one. That's another one I was thinking of. That's in the hymnal book. Well, come on, stop doing it. Ring, ring, ring. That's not how that one goes. I know what the song is. I just gotta remember what how the tune goes. Because that's the one that's. Come on. Ring, ring, ring the bells, ring them loud and clear. Tell the children everywhere that Christmas time is here. Ring, ring, ring the bells, ring them loud and clear. Tell the children everywhere that Christmas time is here. To tell the children everywhere that Christmas time is here. Ring, ring, ring the bells, ring them loud and clear. Okay, so I'm trying to hear this without getting any copyrights. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is how this goes. It says, ring, ring, ring the bells, ring them loud and clear. Tell the children everywhere that Christmas time is here. Ring, ring, ring the bells, ring them loud and clear. To tell the children everywhere that Christmas time is here. to tell the children everywhere that Christmas time is here. I love that question. I'm so far behind on my Advent videos. Would you try to catch up by making individual videos, or make a joint video with multiple clips, or one discussion, or skip ahead to the day and fill the blanks to alleviate the stress? All right, I would just start with today. I understand. I try to do that Vlogmas that people have done for years. And 1 year, I only have done it 1 year. I could do it every single day. And it stressed me out so much because I couldn't get the video. It was supposed to be a short, and you know, both my son and daughter-in-law were working at the time, and I was homeschooling Anastasia, and I was just like, that 1 year, I was just like, forget it. I did what I could. And to me, I was just like, you do your own schedule. Do what's not going to make you stress out. Now I've gotten myself into a routine of different goals I have and everything. Just start over with today and then keep on going. If you miss a day, it's all right, Karma. Everybody understands life is busy. Those who have post every day, do stuff, they either working with someone or have someone they've hired to do the editing and post and this, that, and the other and everything, but they all start the same way we started, them doing it themselves. So yeah, just start with today, and then if you miss another day, you miss another day. It's okay. Come on, ring those bells, let the world Jesus is the King, born for you and me. Come on, ring those bells, everybody say, Jesus, we remember it's your birthday. Everybody likes to take a holiday. Everybody likes to take a rest. La 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 la. Come on, ring those bells. Let the whole world know. Jesus is the King, born for you and me. Come on, ring those bells. Let the whole world know. Jesus says it's your birthday. All right, let me see if I got the words to this. Ring the bells, let the whole world know. Christ was born in Bethlehem many years ago. Born to die that men might live, came to earth new life to give. Born of Mary, born so low, many years ago. God the Father gave his Son, gave his own beloved one, to the wicked sinful earth, to bring mankind his love new birth. Ring the bells, let the whole world know. Christ the Savior lives today, as he did so long ago. Okay, then it's ring the bells, oh, ring the bells. What a glorious morn. Men and angels worship him, singing Christ is born. Born to die on Calvary, born to set his people free. God himself in human form, till Christ is born. That's not how it. He has left his royal throne. He is come to claim his own. Christ the Lord has come to earth. Go spread the news of Jesus' birth. Ring the bells, ring the bells. Let the whole world know. Christ the Savior lives today, as he did so long ago. Stressful, is that stressful? We know what you mean. See, I told you it's autocorrect. Yeah, autocorrect, man. That thing is. I'll put all kinds of different stuff. As you're typing, and like you know what you're typing, you look up and where in the world did that gibberish come from? All right. I'm trying to make sure that this is as long as, and that's the longer one. So, oh my goodness, this is not. Stay. All right, so is that the longer one? Because these two are the same size. This is the longer one. So I'm trying to get this the same size as those. And that other one that ended up a little bit longer, that was supposed to be I did the same. Oh goodness. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thy light. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark streets shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. You know, I didn't put a timer on. We'll go check that bread in a little bit. For Christ is born of Mary and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wondering love. All morning stars together proclaim thy holy birth, and praises sing to God the King, and peace to men on earth. That is not the one that's... Oh, they did not put all the lyrics to that. There we go. How silently the wondrous gift is given. So God imparts to human hearts the blessings of his heaven. No ear may hear his coming, but in this world of sin, where meek souls will receive him still, the dear Christ enters in. My little mama, sweet Caroline, is here, back scratched, and she's in seventh heaven. I wish I had someone scratching my back. I know. I gotta get those back scratchers, and we get up against the corner of the wall at the corner, and you go back and forth and up and down. Oh, holy child of Bethlehem, descend to us, we pray. Cast out our sin and enter in. Be born in us today. We hear the Christmas angels the great glad tidings tell. Oh, come to us, abide with us, our Lord Emmanuel. All right, let's see here. Have holly jolly Christmas. Nothing on. Thought I did. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Yeah, I sung that. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't get me a keyboard. Band stage still has that little pink one or not. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the faith allows. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Oh, let's see here. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. He's going to sleep. I'm going to go get some rest. My granddaughter competes for her black belt. Ooh, that's going to be so cool. She's funny. She approaches doing the seal walk and starts scratching her shoulders. She turns her head, her eyes shut up and smiling and licking her lips. She has PTSD. Oh, solo. Oh, that's so sweet. All right. Good night. You gotta let us know tomorrow how she does. Oh my goodness. I know the song. I'm trying to think of. that going to the channel, going back and listen to it. Oh, come on. Um, that's not the song I want. Oh goodness. I'm trying to not that one. Oh, I'll sing that one. I'm trying to think of. I have to sing Deck the Halls. We'll go check on the bread. Yeah, that's all right. We'll go check on the bread. Deck the halls with balls of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Dominero gay apparel, la 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 la. Always home. Like carols, la 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 la. Alrighty, put that down. That's the way your whole year passes. La 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 la. Alright, did it rise? And that's about as way it's gonna rise, just like that. Now it's time to bake it. The 50 start. I'll just leave that slightly over it. That takes about 6 minutes to heat up. I don't know why. But we'll sit here for a minute. Let me go get the phone. I'll just leave the phone. I gotta put this chocolate back in here. See there, I made the my version of peanut butter cups. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of the song I want. It's a Christmas song. Christmas. All the way home, I'm slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, so. Oh, I just had it. See, Karen Carpenter and her brother sung it. It's Christmas time and time for a carol. That's what the song is. It's Christmas time and time for a carol. Time to sing about the little king. To fill the bowl and all at the barrel. Have ourselves a fling. We greet our friend or welcome a stranger. Let him sing. Cheer him on his way and celebrate the child in the manger born on Christmas Day. I am now king. Good cheer for you and for me with pleasure and glee to share. We're so happy to be together on Yuletide Square. It looks like snow and falls like snow. Take a moment, take a look about and say, snowflakes fall. Merry Christmas to one and all. It's Christmas time and time for a carol. Time to sing about the little king, to fill the bowl and roll at the barrel. Have ourselves a fling. We greet our friend or welcome a stranger. Let him sing on and cheer him on his way and celebrate the child in the manger born on Christmas Day. Good cheer for you and for me with pleasure and glee to share. Oh, we're so happy to be together on Yuletide Square. It looks like snow and falls like snow. Take a moment to take a look about and say as snowflakes fall. Merry Christmas to one and all. Sleep well, little children, wherever you are. Tomorrow is Christmas beneath every star. Soon the snowflakes will fall, and tomorrow you'll see every wish, one and all, waiting under the tree. Yes, sleep well, little children, pleasant dreams through the night. Tomorrow is Christmas, all merry and bright. So you hear the bells ring, time for dreams to come true. As the world wakes, you dream Merry Christmas to you. All right. So, and then it goes for 30 minutes. And we're going to tie the timer on it this time. But there's another song I was thinking of, but that's one of them. 30 minutes. All right. I got to do this one at a time. I'm going to take the computer over here first. Then we go back and get the phone. Alrighty. Jingle Bell Rock. Alright. That'll do that one. Plug up my phone. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing are bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, it's the bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle and jingling feet. That's a jingle bell rock. And then it goes. Yeah. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle and a jingling feet. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Oh my goodness, I hear the song, but I can't think of the name of the song. Let's see here. How do we do it this way? No, that's not the song I'm looking for. Hmm. I saw 3 ships go sailing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Hold on. Holidays, the bells are ringing, every dish come true. Holidays, happy holidays, the bells keep ringing, happy holidays to you. Is that the one I'm thinking? But we'll get there. That's not it. Hopes and fears of all the years. Oh, it's okay, Walter. That's all right. That's understandable. Here we come a caroling among the leaves of green. Here we come again, ring the fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, to you. Da 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 da. That's not the song, or it's one of them, but. Oh, what great, perfect ending. Song to sing with that one single stop. A fireplace while we watch the chestnuts pop, 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 pop. Happy feeling nothing in the world can buy. Send drink some coffee and some pumpkin pie. Yeah, perfect picture like Burley or a house. These wonderful things are the things we remember through our lives. Just in the sleep bells ringling, jingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling, the friends are calling you. It's lonely for a sleigh ride together with you. I knew that was like what I was like. That was the song I'm looking for. Alrighty. Just hear the sleigh bells ringing, jing, jing, jingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you who. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. I see that's not all of it because, let's see here. Come on, clear it out. All right, there we go. Let's see. Here we go. All right, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand. Just holding your hand. We're gliding along with a song of a wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like the birds on a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus of two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. There's a birthday party at the home of Farmer Gray. It'll be the perfect ending of a perfect day. When we're singing the songs we love to sing without a single stop. At the fireplace while we watch the chestnuts pop, 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 pop. There's a happy feeling nothing in the world can buy. We pass around the coffee and the pumpkin pie. It'll be nearly like a picture print by Currier and Ives. These wonderful things are the things we remember all through our lives. Just hear those sleigh bells ring, jingle, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you who. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. So that's the song I kept trying to think of. I could not think of it. That's like, I know what it was. I know some of the lyrics that was in it. And I used to play it on the piano. Oh my goodness. Yeah, as soon as this bread is finished baking, we'll be wrapping things up. I get to sleep in tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, I'll be too excited. I want to go see the snow. Let's see now what it says about the weather. The weather, the weather, the weather. When is it supposed to start snowing? Noon tomorrow. So they've changed it. That's why they changed it, because it wasn't supposed to start till like noon. Then it changed to 1. Now it's supposed to be noon. So I definitely will be up to check the weather. Because the weather is going to change. Da 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 da. La 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 la. They just estimate how much snow we're going to get. They don't know, because one side of the town can get a different side. And then the other. You know, oh, that bread smells so good. It would be nice to have fresh bread with some butter on it. Yes. You know, homemade bread with butter. Or apple butter. I haven't had the apple butter in a long time. Oh, I forget putting it on the grocery list. Alrighty. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day in the morning. And what was in the ships, all 3, on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day? And what was in the ships, all 3, on Christmas Day in the morning? Our Savior Christ and His Lady, on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Our Savior Christ and His Lady, on Christmas Day in the morning. And all the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day in the morning. And all the angels in heaven shall sing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all the angels in heaven sing on Christmas Day in the morning. And let us all rejoice and sing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And let us all rejoice and sing on Christmas Day in the morning. Oh, yeah, I'll get those words in just a minute. I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. All right. Let's see here. We got 12 more minutes before the bread is done. Let's see if they've got them all. You know, I've sung that song. All right, let me see here. Let's see here. I was trying to think of some older ones that, I remember hearing in the 70s. That's why I was writing them down earlier. We'll do this. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bring us some figgy pudding now. Bring us some figgy pudding. Bring us some figgy pudding and bring it out here. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring it out here. That's a kind of little demanding little song. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And some of the lyrics is some, some older songs we've been singing for a long time. It's like, but back then I wonder if that's, they say bring us some figgy pudding. Did they offer food to the carolers that are out singing? What did they give them figgy pudding and a warm cider or something another back then? I can always look up the history of We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Over the ground lies a mantle of white, heaven of diamonds down through the night. Two hearts are living in spite of chill in the weather. Love loves no season, love knows no clime. Romance can blossom any old time. Here in the open, we're walking and hoping together. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a new bird. Here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we conspire as we dream by the fire. Face unafraid, the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 dee la dee la 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 dee 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 dee. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until they kill the kitties, knock 'em down. When it's cold, fire. That's I meant. Yes. down. Oh, aspire as we dream by the fire, based on our faith, the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Oh, I just thought of one. I definitely have to get the lyrics for this one. Because I don't know it by heart. Why not like back it in high school? It's a marshmallow world in the winter. When the snow comes to cover the ground, it's the time for play. It's the whipped cream day. I wait for the whole year round. There are marshmallow clouds being friendly in the arms of the evergreen tree. And the sun is red like a pumpkin head. It's shining so your nose won't freeze. Oh, the world is your snowball. See how it grows. That's how it goes whenever it snows. The world is your snowball just for a song. Get out and roll it along. Oh, it's yum yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with the favorite girl. It's a sugar date. What if spring is late? It's winter in a marshmallow world. And then I sing it again and again. It's a yum yummy world made with sweethearts. Take a walk with the favorite girl. It's a sugar date. Well, spring is late. It's winter in the marshmallow world. Where's is that the one from The Grinch Stole Christmas? Let's see. I'm trying to remember the tune of that. Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away? Where is the laughter you used to bring me? Why can't I hear the music play? Is that the one you talk about, Karma? The one from The Grinch Stole Christmas? Oh, where is Christmas that lives within your heart? All right. I have to listen to that. Oh, a guy sings it. Okay. Hold on. It's Christmas in my little town. Alright, let's see, that's Spotify. Alright. I gotta get the bread out. You talking about Stephen Curtis Chapman? You'll have to email me. So I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all year. We'll live in the past, present, and future. But that's Charles Dickens. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. I'll have to go back and listen. But, all right, so let's go get this bread. All right, help don't give out. It's going to work. Whee! All righty. Let's turn that on. Let's grab this out. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. Alright, so maybe I figured out what I was doing wrong. Here you go. Looky, looky. Oh, that looks good. It didn't start and rise like, up like this, like most people, but I know it's always older when I was a kid. Alright, yeah, email me. We'll figure it out. And I'll sing it tomorrow if I can find, we'll find it and everything. Oh my goodness. This smells so good. Leave it there to cool. I could put this in a bag. Over there. No! Okay. Alrighty. That's going to go in the fridge. Go right there. I gotta clean this up. stick the whole plate in the refrigerator. That way I don't have to clean that. But yeah, the bread came out wonderful. Woohoo! Look at that. That is so awesome. Yep, I'll let that cool. Oh, make sure I turn the oven off. Alrighty. Well, now I'm trying to turn the light off with my shoulder. Whee. So, alrighty. So, we've had another fun night. Tomorrow night, we'll start off with Bible study, and then we'll continue with the yarn and the singing and all the other fun stuff that we do. I don't know if I'll do any cooking tomorrow. We'll see. Just depends how tomorrow goes. Now, I've already made the live for tomorrow night for the Bible study. I did that today, just in case if it gets too cold. If we lose power, I'll let everybody know. But thankfully, normally we don't lose electricity. Even in the snowstorm, we haven't at all. Like I said last night, only in July when they decide to turn it off. So, praying that we don't lose power. But if we do, I can still do a live through my phone because we got power banks. So I could do at least an hour live if that happens. But yeah, my eyes dry right here. That's cracky stuff that does. So like I said, I didn't use any pepper tonight. I don't know if it's that or not. Still don't know. And doctors don't know. So go back like starting over again with no spices, or just my turmeric and the salt. Because it could be the black pepper, it could be from the other day. I'm still, my system doing whatever. So that's why I write everything down. But yeah, we'll keep doing this till the end of the month, and then I can show everybody what I get for Christmas. I don't have no construction paper, but we'll figure something else to make for the tree, even if I just crochet off, because I want to do cross stitch. So that's why I'm trying to work on this blanket. So I might have some more squares done before the live tomorrow night, just because I want to get this blanket done so I can get to some cross stitch, do some of these things for y'all also, and everything. So thank y'all for being here. I appreciate the support and the love. I'm having fun and just enjoying myself, and just sharing with y'all, because life can be hard and people are going through things, and it's just nice to go and get away from it all times. And God says laughter is the best medicine. So that's me. I'm all giggles all the time. You can ask if you allow my friends. I just laugh for nothing. But that's just the way God made me. So thank y'all for being here. I really love y'all. God bless. Stay safe. Y'all have a wonderful night. If you're in the cold, please, please, please bundle up. Stay warm. If you have to go out to feed the animals, whatever you do, bundle up as much as you possibly can. If you got to put layers on, put layers on. Do what they tell you to do. As a former EMT, retired EMT, I've seen it too much. Just if you don't have to go out, don't go out in it. That would be the biggest help of all. So thank y'all for being here. God bless. Stay safe. We love y'all. And we'll see you tomorrow night on Our Treasure Home.